It was a 90-degree weather. I was in Costa Rica. It was dark because there was no good electricity or lighting, and people were worshiping God in all their might. And that's when the idea of mission trip in your own backyard started.
I get home and I have a letter on my desk from Merlin Gonzalez. I'm like, who's this guy? And he invites me to a meeting of how we can do missions in our own backyard.
But with Merlin, he had just this inherent integrity in him. It's just at the core of his being, he had this integrity and honesty and care for the least. I mean, having churches work together, churches don't work together with themselves and then get groups of pastors together doing the work of serving the least and serving the poor. It was just remarkable.
I, Mitch E. Daniels, Jr., Governor of the State of Indiana, do hereby proclaim July 22nd through 29th, 2007, as Faith, Hope, and Love Week in the state of Indiana, and invite all citizens to duly note this occasion.
This is a giant zucchini. Here at Midwest Food Bank, we're partnering with them with the Garden of Hope.
He had this great vision to be able to do this kind of work and to reach churches and to get them to be missional. They were thinking everything has to be overseas. And Merlin had this vision of, no, we're going to do it in our backyard. Sure enough, there'd be 50, 60 people there.
We're breaking down the wall, whether it's racial wall or religious wall or politics. We try to break this down because in the end we can do more together than individual groups.
We cleaned up yards, we handed out water, we did projects for people who are disabled to build ramps on their homes.
Can you imagine, we just thought about this garden back in February, and to date they already harvested more than 2,200 pounds of food.
What you do and how you treat people with dignity, equality, is what really changed people's lives.
Officials hope this will help fix the deeper problems of food insecurity.
I was actually a recipient for one of the mission trip in your own backyards. They came in and remodeled my house, and did a whole bunch of yard work, repainted the outside, and they had a whole bunch of different organizations like Mr. Quick came and gave me a new furnace and AC unit. CertaPro painted the outside of my house and the inside of my house. They had people redo my kitchen because they got some funds for, it was just insane.
The truth is also, many families still face barriers to access. That is why the city joined Faith, Hope, and Love in developing the United Food Mission.
We have about more than 150 people there, and the day ended with approximately 300 different volunteers all over the city.
It starts with relationship. It's creating an atmosphere of belongingness. It's really not about food, it's about people. And if we can make a difference, even just one person, giving hope to that individual, then we are on the winning side.
Merlin Gonzalez has done a fantastic job of exuding that heart posture of service that is driven by his grand vision for what we can do in Indianapolis and beyond.
I believe that the Lord has entrusted us with a blueprint that works. We can help people to get over the blockages that they may have.
New software launched by Faith, Hope, and Love Community to fight food insecurity.
Food pantries can simply use it by entering the data of their clients or the recipients at food pantry, and out of those data, then they will be able to get the information.
The software makes it simple to track information like age, race, and socioeconomic status, demographics, food access organizations need to better serve their community.
Merlin and his team have built trust within the community. He can teach you how to reach out to the least. And as you and I know, the poor are the apple of God's eye.
To me, Faith, Hope, and Love embodies their name well, in a great way that I think has been having a tremendous impact over the last 20 years, and I look forward to seeing what the next 20 years is going to bring.
Every time we met, Merlin was talking about some miracle that God had performed in the ministry, and so I kept sticking around to see what the next miracle was.
Faith, Hope, and Love is serving. It's not a one-stop shop. It's a continuous journey.
Faith, Hope, and Love is an example of living Matthew 25 and what Jesus called us to do. How we treat the least of these brothers and sisters of ours is how we treat him.
And that's what Faith, Hope, and Love is all about. God's heart and being the hands and feet of Jesus, and loving those around them and serving them wherever and however they can.
The mission that began in our own backyard is now a sustainable movement lived out daily through faith, hope, and love.